name is Sibi Joy. So we are here not for the prelims, we are here for the mains orientation. Now I know few of you or most of you have written the prelims for 2022. Positive or negative, I don't care. Some of you may be aiming for the prelims of 2023. I don't care. And the reason is we are not going to be discussing about prelims right now. We are going to be discussing about mains. For those of you who are writing mains this year, this program is very important. For those of you who are planning to write mains next year, it is again important. The reason is mains, unlike prelims, requires a lot of physical labor. Lot of physical labor. People will tell you have to learn like that. Learning you'll do. Whatever happens, you will learn. I give you books, you don't have any other job, you'll sit, you'll read. That's not very difficult. But writing requires a different skill set. Okay. See, prelims, all you have, what is the skill set you need to do in prelims? You need to bubble something. That's it, right? You should be able to bubble it within 2 hours. It's not a very, an advanced skill set you need to develop. You have a little sense of time management. You have a little sense of making sure that the ink doesn't go outside the bubble. You're safe for prelims. Mains is not like that. And I'll tell you why mains is not like that. Imagine, I'll take cooking as a metaphor. Imagine you're cooking. Okay? You have a cookbook in front of you. You're going to cook for the first time. You have all the concerned ingredients, from the spices to rice, wheat, whatever is there. You're cooking for the first time. Do you think it will be good? You follow the cookbook perfectly. Do you think it will be good? Not really. Your mother has written her recipe down, her secret family recipe. You're following it up. Won't taste as good as your mother's. Yes? Why? Did you do something wrong? You lack practice. But instead, mother is cooking. She'll just come and say, just stir it for 2 times and go. She'll have some other work. She'll just shift to another place and they'll tell you, just stir it twice and go. If you do that properly, it's good. Prelims is like that, just stirring once. You don't need much of a skill. Just do it, go. That's it. Mains is like cooking the entire thing. The reason is like this. When you look at mains, prelims A, B, C, D, 1 is your answer. All the effort you have to put is into bubbling one thing. In prelims, sorry. In mains, you have to write it. You have to write it in such a convincing manner that the examiner should feel that you are talking sense. Okay. And they won't be asking questions about your home. They won't be asking questions about you. They won't be asking questions about things you are familiar with. No. There is a very detailed syllabus with regards to mains. So first you should know the topic what you are studying. Okay, I know the topic. I'll write it. When was the last time you sat and wrote an exam for 3 hours? During your college days, right? Some of you may be in final year of college. Some of you may have passed out in college. Yes. The last time you wrote a paper for 3 hours was in college. I don't have to talk about how well you wrote in college. What was needed in college. Okay. More than many a times that is enough. The thickness of the paper will get you marks. Yes? You write song lyrics. You write the film story. In between, done. You underline some keywords, done. That won't work over here. Okay, maximum you'll write 1 paper per day. Some extremely talented people among you may have written 2 papers in the form of backlogs or arrears or supply in one single day. In this exam, you will have 3 days consecutively. Each day will have at least 1 or 2 papers. So on an average, you will be writing 5 papers continuously. 5 papers or different topics. Each and every moment you have to keep writing. Now, the reason I gave you all this frightening information is you need to realize this is the level at which you have to perform. And that's the basic level I'm talking about. You have to finish the paper in 3 hours. You have to finish 9 papers over a course of 5 days in 3 hours. Each paper for 3 hours. That is your basic target. Forget scoring marks. Scoring marks is a completely different category. You should be able to finish the paper, right? That's the first task. Let's finish the paper first. And then we'll go for adding value addition material, flow charts, examples, case studies, etc. etc. That's completely different. So first priority is finishing the paper or completing the paper. And to complete the paper, first and foremost, you need to start writing. You need to start your writing. And writing is very difficult. I know a few of you. I've made a few of you write your answers. Yes. Personally, I've supervised you writing your answers. How many of you were able to finish your answer properly on the given time? Very few. And I gave comparatively more time to write an answer. For those of you who are new, you will see it. But last year, I gave many of you more time. I used to give 10 or 15 minutes to write an answer, especially for ethics. Usually, you get only 7 minutes. So, there is a difference you need to understand while writing the mains. So, the idea of the mains program that we have in Gallant right now is to make sure that your, your mains answer writing skills are improved. That's the first thing. Secondly, your time management is good. And simultaneously, we also need to make sure that our, our content side is also right. Because content can always be improved. You take a book, you sit with the content, you're done. Yes. So we need to do 3 things simultaneously. People imagine, ആദ്യം ഒരു പണി നമുക്ക് വൃത്തിക്ക് ചെയ്യാം എന്നിട്ട് അടുത്ത പണി ചെയ്യാം. We'll do one thing properly and then we'll follow it up with another thing and then we'll follow it up with the third thing. If you keep doing that, you'll be sitting here for years together. You'll be sitting here for years together. Okay.